Hey guys, Sid here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. And I'm here with Renjini Narendranath. She's from Dubai and she helps mothers become freelancers. She came into my community in 2009. I'm able to see her. And the last 1 year, in spite of moving 3 different locations, she was able to achieve over 4 lakh rupees in revenues by being a mother herself, supporting her family and doing all other things. And I got an opportunity to meet her in Dubai also. And I traveled recently. And the name of her community is called Visionary Freelancer, and she has helped over 50 people as a freelancer herself. So she's not only created courses, but she's applied the community building principles over here to attract more business. And now she's going to be launching her training part of the game on how to help women become freelancers. But she has achieved this income by being a freelancer herself. So Renjini, welcome to the Hall of Fame, and great to know that you've achieved this result it's taken like 1 year, but you have cracked the code. Just tell us about, before coming into the community, what was your annual income at that point of time? And did you know about freelancing and stuff like that before this?
Thank you so much for welcoming me to this Hall of Fame interview. Thank you. So before joining the community, my annual income and it was purely only through content writing. So I'm a content writer. Okay. So content writing is like the starting.
Yes.
And I have after I served a few clients, then I started upselling for digital marketing, website design, and SEO. So that is how I could, kind of set the ball rolling and make the revenue. So
got it.
Before that, my annual income was like maybe between 2 lakhs, between 2 to 3 lakhs.
2 to 3 lakhs. Okay, so this year, the last 12 months has been higher than that. You achieved 4. But what really contributed to that? Like after you came into the community, what elements you think has helped you, on your freelancing journey?
Mindset. I would say it is the mindset. Every time I get into consultation with a new client, I think from their perspective, and I would help them. It's like a service that I offer them, and at every juncture I ask the question, what more can I give? What help do this person need in order to move forward, to take the next step? So
got it.
Created a snowball effect, and I repeat orders from very, very happy customers because of this mindset.
Excellent. So mindset. And what about skill sets? Have you learned any new skill sets after coming in here? Because previously you might have been writing stuff, but what are the new skills you learned in the last 1 year in our community?
Actually, in skill set, I was a writer, and I was designing websites. But then when I attended the community and when I started listening to the hackathon, I went through the hackathon, and there I understood that how to write in such a way that you over deliver. Yeah. So that was one part that comes to the copywriting part.
Yes.
And the other part was, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
And the other part was, I saw you building website in under 45 minutes. And that was like a, aha moment. And this is something that I never thought that was possible. And you introduced us to, different methods of doing that in very short time. So the website design is something that everyone can do. So this is the message that I want to take forward with my freelancer community also.
Got it.
Where women can write well. They can also build a website and deploy their content on the website and make it as a package.
Excellent. So and did you know how to build? Did you know how to build a website before that, or in the hackathon you learned how to build a website after coming to the community?
Yeah, I learned website design. That is WordPress website design and a little bit of HTML.
Okay.
But nothing like that. Nothing like what I learned in the hackathon.
Yes. Because sometimes I notice, like, even the other detailed courses that are there on website design, they go too much into all the elements. But in my hackathon, when I build a website within 45 minutes, I mean, it's the most essential. That's all you need. And especially with a personal branded website, many of our members who are non-technical, they're able to build a website in a very short span of time. So now, after you've been through that part, you've been able to encash even that as a part of your services, right? Like, you've been able to build websites for others. So the combination of content and website.
Content, website, and SEO, search engine optimization. This becomes a very powerful package for business owners, small and medium business owners, because those who don't have websites need website plus content. Those who already have website, I can ask them whether they would like to have a website revamp. So that is I could kind of craft packages and price my service and offer it.
Okay, got it. So see, that's the beauty about what you're doing, and all of you are watching. So she's been through this journey of freelancing herself. She's like hands-on on it. She's created an income result out of it, and now she's creating a whole community and courses around that, and which she's going to be launching soon. So that journey, Renjini, you must have helped you a lot. Now, for you to teach others on and build communities, helping now mothers become freelancers to do whatever you're doing. That has happened only after you have done it for a while, right? So tell us about that. Like, what message do you have for mothers right now who are willing to become freelancers?
Yes. See, actually, a lot of mothers are, having little bit of time in their hand after taking care of the family, after providing everything. They have some time in their hand. So my message is that with that time, if you can write in error-free, English, then you can craft beautiful content with a little bit of practice, a little bit of reading. You can craft content and deploy that in a website. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And there are some people, some girls who would say that it's very difficult, it's very technical. So to them, I can show that it's not at all difficult. You don't have to mess around with any coding or HTML or anything. It's everything is you can just plug and play. It's as simple as that. So you just need one core skill, that is writing. So if you can be a little bit careful with your writing, with your words, choice of words, then there is absolutely a possibility of making an income from your free time. You just have to have a connection and a laptop.
Got it.
My journey.
Absolutely. That's great to know. See, now you've been doing work for others, like as a freelancer. And I think now after you came into my community, I would have actually pushed you out of your comfort zone to start teaching others. I'm talking like doing videos and podcasts and this and stuff. Tell us about that journey. Did you have any resistances, putting yourself out there? And how did you overcome that? And now recording content, courses. Tell us about that journey in this community for you.
See, actually, I'm a facilitator in your community, and being a facilitator is like, you have to be there and deliver content. Yeah, deliver content so that the community is finding some benefit out of it. So I teach like how to write content and how to do SEO, how to do basic, beautification of your content, all that. So it was very difficult for me to address this huge crowd that is there to, kind of devour the content. It was initially difficult, but then when I stand with a service mentality, then nothing could stop me. I could just deliver the content, and the content just flows. This kind of empowered me to shift my mind to just deliver the content, from just delivering the content to deliver content so that it impacts the other person, the hearer's world and life. So that it was the journey was difficult initially, but then I could do it very effortlessly.
Do you think that the community helped you break through your resistances.
Absolutely. They are actually there to support in any problem that I, get stuck with. Just I could, write a two-liner or a one-liner in the and in the
Yes.
and I get immediately the answer.
And which hive are you part of in the
I'm
Diamond member group?
I am the part of Avengers.
Avengers. So can you tell us about that? Like what has been, the experience now as a facilitator, you teaching them, and like what kind of stuff goes on between the members, just so that others, they may be curious to know what happens within Avengers, and like how has that benefited you?
Yeah. So in our hive, what happens is we have you. There are the quarterly hackathons that are happening, right? So we help
Yes.
those people who want, on a weekly basis who want help. They would come to the Telegram and ask the question, and we would answer. Being facilitated, answer. There are other facilitators also. So if one person does not see that message, there is definitely the other person who's going to answer that.
Yes.
So some questions that are very important for me also, like I don't know the answer of it, but then somebody who's there answering is kind of, a learning experience for me there.
Yes.
So it's a huge learning curve that is there in the hives, and intense, intense, how should I put it, interaction. That is what is within the community, within that hive.
Got it.
We know everybody, and if we don't see somebody for a few days, then it's like we just ask, like, is everything okay? How are you? And are you feeling stuck at any point of your journey? So just ask one question, and then maybe they would come back and say, problem
Yes.
in my journey, and I would like to have an answer for that. So we go
Got it.
kind of answer that.
So those of you who are watching this, whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, in my Diamond membership level, we actually broken them up into 4 different groups: Avengers, Stars, Transformers, and Warriors. And it's like a high accountability group where they help each other. And right now what I'm seeing happen is just like what Renjini is mentioning is, yes, they get support every single week from each other, because just it's not about knowledge anymore, it's about that support. And now it's going even offline. We have our members meeting offline in Mumbai, in Goa, in Delhi. So has that happened to you, Renjini? Have you met any of the folks in Dubai in person?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Contacted a few members, and they said, yeah,
Yes.
we would meet.
Because the beautiful thing is, Renjini, what I've noticed is, like, as all our members are going through this journey, like all of us are evolving ourselves. And some of them have come back to me and said, Sid, I'm not able to connect with my old friends anymore, but I'm finding my new friends in this community, because all of us are like-minded, giving mindset. We want to help each other with whatever knowledge that we have. And there's a lot of business that happens between our Diamond members itself. I mean, that's creating a very amazing momentum. I'm pretty sure you've got also some business from our own members over here. Yeah.
Yes,
So, yeah.
One second.
What? Yeah. No problem. In fact, I want you to share with me your experience, because you've been through a lot of other training programs by various other masters, other communities. What do you think makes Internet Lifestyle Hub, unique, and where you feel like coming back to it more and more? Tell us your perspective.
I have been to a lot of training, and so much training that it's like, I don't know, like, for which courses I have enrolled, but what I saw in this is community. The community part is where you get a lot of help from the community, and you can, this is the platform where you kind of offer your help. So from this community, from Avengers, our hive, I have friends who come to me to ask, like, would you be able to help me if I can sign up for your service? Then the community has actually offered me work. Just because I offer value, there is a chance that I get work from the community. So community has offered me not just help, but also work. That is how good it is. And compared to the other coaches and trainers who are doing online. This is the community part is where it is lacking. They don't know how to handle the community. So you are in a batch, and the batch is like, huge batch, maybe 1,500 people, and then when the batch is over, then you are kind of, you don't get in touch with your mentor anymore. That is what a problem that I find in many communities. So what
Got it.
happens is that over a period of time, the community aspect becomes kind of nil. This
Yes.
doesn't happen with the Internet Lifestyle Hub, because we show up 3 times a week. So we feel connected to you, and we feel connected to the community.
Yes. That's amazing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I've also structured my entire model, which is it's a cyclical model, and it is a community. It's like very focused in such a way that, people are empowered to help each other rather than just, one person being the trainer and giving all the information. Yes, there is information, there's course information, there's coaching information, but there's also mutual interaction, accountability, collaboration. So that's, I think, the USP of Internet Lifestyle Hub. And I think everybody who's going through this process, like I'm sure even in your case now, when you're going to be launching the information side of your business, not the services side, you'll be following the same system. You'll be empowering people, you'll be creating your own groups and so on. Yeah. Amazing. So as we come to the end of this interview, I just want to congratulate you, Renjini, once more for achieving this first milestone, which is just the beginning. The Hall of Fame is usually anyone who achieves over 3 lakh rupees in revenue, even though it's taken you like 12 months. Just tell me about on the personal side of things. I know you might have been through a lot with all those moves and changes in your life, and in spite of that, you've achieved this 4 lakh in revenues. Tell me, how does it feel personally now that you're making money, and how do the family members look at you? How is your husband looking at you? How's your child looking at you? Tell me about that aspect. I want to know.
Actually, I feel very happy on that front, because previously I was ashamed to use the word business.
Mm.
Use that, but now I am proactively using the word business, my service, my community. So slowly my family has kind of understood that this is a freelance journey that I'm taking, but this is my business also.
Yes.
So, coming from a non-business background, at my home, this is a huge shift in their perspective. So my family thinks that, okay, if you have a high-paying job, then you are secure. But the jobs are not secure anymore. Forget about the salary. The jobs are not secure. So then, what is the fallback option? So for me, this is something that is rock solid. And even if I move countries, even if I move geolocations,
Yes.
my work is online, my clients contact me online. So it is completely devoid of any geographic location. I can take it anywhere, and I can adjust my time according to my suitability and availability. So this kind of empowered me, and my family is so happy that I could work. This is like my lifestyle, job that I do, and they are very comfortable with that, and they have adjusted to my lifestyle right now.
Lifestyle.
That is how good it is.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Very supportive.
What do your children feel about you?
I have a son. He's 12 years old. So I have. He didn't know what I was doing initially, but then he knew that I was giving classes. I was doing Hive meeting. So he comes from the class. Then in the previous day, I tell him that, see, when you come from the class, I'll be in the meeting. Please have lunch with your father. So he is there and he's ready. So he would come and just show me this to just feel that he has had everything, and just go ahead. So
Amazing.
also helps me with designing a little bit of graphical content. I'm teaching him how to write content.
Nice.
He feels very empowered because he recently he published a small article in Khalij Times, that is in a very reputed
Wow, that's amazing.
newspaper in Dubai. He published. I helped him, of course, But then he got that courage to go ahead and say something, even if it is a very simple thing. He got that courage to go ahead and do it. And I'm also teaching him how to make website. I showed one of your Hall of Fame this thing. See this 45 minutes, so we'll watch it together. And then he said, "Oh wow, this is that simple. Okay, let me also." So he is very happy doing that. In between his studies, I allow him to do a little bit of web design also.
Amazing, Renjini. Congratulations on bringing your entire family to know what you're doing and to also respect you for what you do. And now you feel good about yourself. And this is just the beginning. This is just a starting point. So all of you here watching, if you really want to build a business without any boundaries, no geographical boundaries, where you're providing value to the world and that value exchange is the money that's coming to your life, then your next step is to be a part of this community. Okay, in the link in the description, there's a link. If you go to sids.co/join, join the Internet Lifestyle Hub, be a part of this community, and you'll get the support system. You just don't have just knowledge here, but we have a community to support you, and it's a lifelong learning journey. And if you'd like to know more about what Renjini does, again, in the description, there's a link to her website. Go check it out. And Renjini, I like to ask this question at the end, which is the one thing. Based on your life experiences and your learnings, if you have to bring it down to one success principle that you live by and you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that success principle that you would like to share?
That success principle would be consistent, calendarized effort. It is not my wording, but it is by my friend and the facilitator. His name is Sam J. He says, and when I try to implement that in my life, consistent, calendarized effort, I could find a lot of better results for my efforts.
Excellent. Love that. Consistent, calendarized effort. That's the way to go. I mean, if you look at any successful person, they know what they are going to do next. Yeah. So that's amazing. Thank you for sharing, Renjini, once more. And all of you here watching, please share your congratulations and wishes to Renjini on achieving this first milestone. The next milestone, Renjini, for you is the Crore Club, waiting to have you interview you in the next level. And when you achieve 1 crore in total revenues. And that's the way that we have designed our entire journey. It's a very gamification model in our community. We have different milestones. So she achieved the Freedom Finisher Award. Now she's the Hall of Fame. Next, she's moving towards Crore Club. So Renjini, thank you so much once again, and wish you all the best. All the best in launching the training side of the business now that you've kind of cracked the services side of the business. And because the scalability is going to be happening, more revenue scalability will happen more as you move from services into product and product into community building through products. So wish you all the best once again. Yeah.
Thank you.